Hello, hello, hello. Part 2 of Brutus Monroe Stamp of the Month for June 2019. And let me show you the stamp set again. Just a reminder, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new and you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, when you realize that you've liked it or not liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever. Preferably a thumbs up. But this is the stamp of the month for June. I hope y'all can see it. It's a little, it's this. It's a cassette tape, like we had back in the day. And then it has these little sayings, and it says, why am I having such a hard time reading this? Oh, here we go, because I have it backwards. It says, you will rock this. That'd be good if somebody's going for a job interview or something. You can give them a little card, and a little encouragement card. And then I'll say a little prayer for you. A little lift up. Somebody might be having a hard time. I will always love you. Spouse, family member. Create your own ending. Everybody. That's what I'm trying to do, is create my own ending. So anyway, if you didn't see the first part of this video, I stamped out the sayings. I stamped out the sayings, I stamped out the cassette tapes and put some little sayings in it, which I didn't line them up properly. Then I drew my boom box, which I'm in the process of watercoloring, and I watercolored my little cassette that goes into the tape deck. It's amazing how much things have changed over the years. It's just really amazing. It's something else. In Brutus Monroe, the stamp of the month is $5 a month, and you get a little stamp set every month, and they're really cute, they're really nice. Last month was a little bird house, and it's not a lot of money spent. So if you're somebody who just wants to build up your collection of stamps and things, but doesn't have a lot of money to spend, $5 includes your shipping and everything. It's $5 straight out. You get the little stamp set, and it's really awesome. So anyway, back to the watercoloring. So I didn't have black or gray in my watercolor pencils that I'm using, but I do have a watercolor palette. Let's see if I can find that. It should be in my drawer right here. Of course, the first time I set the drawer up, it's all nice and organized, and then I go in for things, and it's completely, totally disorganized. These are my Prismacolors. I wonder why these are paintable and these are not. I wonder what the difference is. But for my black, if I can't find watercolor in black, I'll use that so that I can color in the black. Let's see. My watercolor palette should be right here, so right here in these drawers next to me. There's my platform. You're not seeing it, guys. Dadgummit. Okay. Moving on, because I don't know where my paint palette is. My watercolor palette should be right here beside me. Open the drawer all the way and look in there. Because it should be in here. I found it. It is in here. I just wasn't reaching for enough. Let's see if I've got black in this palette. No. Yes. Right there. So there we go. I have a black watercolor palette. So what I was doing was I was spraying some water on my little mat here that I've created. I created my own craft mat because I can't afford all the other fancy schmancy ones. And it'll just wipe up, watch, with some water, because it's just the contact. What happened was I used contact paper, the adhesive, for transfer tape when I'm doing vinyl and things. And my son, I asked him to pick me up some contact paper, a roll of contact paper. So he's like, well, I see this one that says contact paper, and I didn't think to ask him, is it adhesive? And so I said, yeah, that's it, get it. And so he gets it, but it's not the adhesive, it's the thick rubber kind, like a little rubber mat that goes in your, it's a shelf liner. Well, I was like, that'll make a good, like, mat for eating. And then I was like, oh, wait, that'll make a nice craft mat. So I took a piece of vinyl and put it on the other side for some color. So that way things will stand out on it. So anyway, see, watch this. A little water. Spray my water on there. And just take my little handy dandy thing. And pretty much cleans up. I bet if I put my squeaky clean, if I could ever find my... Oh, I found my squeaky clean. Look, they're squeaky. I bet that'll clean it. Watch. Voila, nice and clean. There we go. Nice and clean. This stuff lasts forever. I'm like right here with it, and I've had it for quite a while. Now, no, I don't remember to use it every single time, but I do use it. Boy, I've stamped on that one so much and haven't cleaned it that it's just staying black. Let's just keep. Or maybe it's already supposed to be that color. Whatever, because I got some ink on that side. Let's get the ink off. I think that was already that color. I don't think that's ink on there like that. So anyway, I need to put that back in my May sentiment stamp set. I don't remember the name of it. So, okay, let's get back to this. Stay on track, Linda. Stay focused, Linda. All right. So, speakers. I would like them to be gray. This is not an actual watercolor brush, but I'm going to use it as one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own little palette here. I'm going to take some water and I'm going to spray it right there. And I'm going to come in here with some water. And then I'm going to pick up some color. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing or not. Picking up some color and I'm dropping it down here. So I got it. And we're making gray, so we're just going to make it look like mud. Let's see what it looks like right here. Yeah, it's a silvery kind of gray kind of color, like a speaker would be. This is not watercolor paper, so it's not like, alright, let me get in here. So I'm not wetting the paper before I put the color down, because the paper, see how it's wanting to peel up right there? That's because it's too saturated at that part right there. I got too much water on it there. Come over here and do this side while that one dries a little. Actually, I need to come out this way so I don't pull the pink in. I'm pulling the pink in. I don't want to pull the pink in. don't want to pull the pink in. To make sure the pink stays out. And I'm not worried about getting in there because in a speaker, if anybody knows, it's like black in the middle there. So we're just going to have it be, our little boom box is going to be pink and gray, and the tape I need is black, it's brown, which some of them were brown, brownish in color. But most of them were clear, and then the tape was black, and then the tape inside that you recorded onto. So this is upside down. Come this way. Okay, and so now I need some actual definition, so I'm going to pick up some thicker non-watered down pigment and come across in here. And this should be a detail brush I'm doing this with. But I'm trying to make a definitive line there. Just go pick up some more color. Lay some more color down. Sounds like somebody's blowing something up in the neighborhood. I heard that noise yesterday. I don't know if that's the blueberry farm or what that is. Sounded like something hit my house yesterday. Hit the house yesterday. It was just crazy. Okay, now let's add just a tad bit of water and pull that color in a little. Let's get that color pulled in. Get it smoothed out there. See, when you get this paper too wet, it starts peeling because it is not watercolor paper. It's just regular Nina 65-pound index cardstock. And let's pick up some pigment and come over here. Now that this is dried a little. And I'm okay getting lines in this because it's a speaker. It's the screen part that's over the speaker. Let's wet this just so we can. Pick up a little bit of the pigment here. Just go. That paper's picking up. Might even be pulling up the pencil that I put down. I don't know. We shall see though. Pull that color into the middle there. So that it's not going into my pink and it's not going into the... Pick up a little more pigment here because I want this to be darker in color. Not quite that dark, but okay. That'll work, right? I think so. I wish when I was a child, or my generation, somebody had told me that if I invested myself into some education for art or something like that, that I could actually make something of myself doing that. But nobody ever said that. It was like, you can't make it at doing art, and you can't make it on talent. You have to have skills, and you have to have, you know, it's kind of crazy. I have to kind of even these out a little, guys. I really wish somebody, though, had, because when I was younger, they used to have these contests in the magazines. And I was up in Long Island living with my father at the time. And there was this magazine, and there was this turtle in the magazine drawing, and I entered it, and I won the drawing contest for the turtle. And I only won a little box of chocolates, but I still won. And then they sent me a thing to go to art school and blah, 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 blah. No, wait, the poem was the box of chocolates, the poem contest I entered and won. The turtle was like scholarship and stuff for art, but I was just turned 15, and I didn't have the support. Matter of fact, nobody in my family knew I even entered that contest. I never even told anybody because there was no point in telling anybody because nothing would be done about it. My mother did try to encourage us, like, if we have a talent, because, like, she let me be in band, which I loved, but then didn't have the means to help me further it. So I lost interest in it because I couldn't afford to upkeep my clarinet. So I never honed that talent. And I mean, I wasn't like the most talented in the class or anything, but when I practiced, my music teacher could tell. He's like, you just keep practicing. Okay, and then we're gonna make the inside gray also. Darker gray on the edges though, because of shadow purposes. Even though you're not even gonna really see that in the card, because I'm gonna put this over it. Now, when they say homemade card, this is a homemade card. Definitely homemade, man. Completely homemade. Let's get the edges just a tad bit darker there for shadow purposes. Because it's inside. Do-do-do-do. Water moving around to get that color moving around. Well, these are just folk art. I'm just putting a very faint gray down there so that it has some color in there, so it's not stark white. There we go, and then I'm going to go over those numbers with a marker. Or maybe I'll go over it with color pencil. We'll see. I don't know. So, okay, now I think it's cute. I mean, it's not like, bam, an artist did this, but I think it's cute. And so that it's a very light gray color for the AM FM switch. I'm gonna have to go over that again and write the AM FM on there. I think with like a darker marker or something. And we need this to be a table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black, water it down a little, not a whole lot. I'm just going to do some lines. I'm just at an angle for okay. I think that's clean enough. Alright, now we're going to do a brown color. I'm pretty sure that's brown right there for the table. Pick up some pigment over here on the palette, lay it down right here. Just come in and make some lines. I know, it looks like a mess, doesn't it? And it may look like a mess when I get done. I don't know. We'll see, but I think that needs a little yellow mixed, and then we'll go over with massive color. But I think we need a little bit of yellow in this. So let's pick up some yellow. And mix it right here. In this corner right here. That way we got a yellowish brown mix in there. There. These are all the colors that I see in wood. And like a oak color wood. Just mix these all up. And just go like this, go. Need to have it going at an angle so it looks like that this is sitting on a table of some sort. Okay. These are inexpensive paintbrushes, as you can tell, because the bristles are already coming out. I work with what I can afford. There's some stuff I have that I couldn't afford, and it's kind of got me in trouble. Look, my bristles are all coming out. Folk art, come on, really? I haven't even... Look at this, my bristles are all coming out. Okay, that's not okay. That's not okay. Let's try to clamp this. I need some pliers so I can... clamp that down more onto my bristles so they're in there. See how that works. Get the bristle out of there. So, how many people want to see, I need to make a, let me start this over. I need to make a cover for my tablet, and I'm curious to how many people would want to watch a video of me sewing. I mean, it wouldn't be like it would not be a tutorial because I am not a teacher, but I'm totally not really digging the way this is turning out. I am not digging that my paper's just falling apart. Folk art, come on. It's not like I'm over here doing crazy stuff with it, man. And this paper is not great for watercolor. I need watercolor paper for this. See what this color here is. I don't know what... Oh look, I like that color, guys. For wood, at least. It's like a lighter brown color. I'll mix it up in there. So it's like the highlight color. So wood has like different shades in it and stuff, so I'm just kind of adding different shades of color in here because to get a wood grain kind of look so people understand that it's like a table that this boombox is sitting on. Not that a bunch of people are gonna be seeing it, but had a brownish red in this color, I would so add that in there. You know why I would add it? Because then it would make the table like a cherry wood color. Let that dry, and then we'll wipe off all these little peel-ups that happen because the paper is an inexpensive non-watercolor paper. Alright. And then what color should the wall behind the boom that we're seeing through the boom box, what color should that be? Blue? Green? Pink? Still like a grayish blue. Only because I already have water in that color over here. I forgot to get the brown out. But here we go. Let's pick this color, mix it up here. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can get... Aside from my paintbrush falling apart, man, I'll just make it like a shadow in there. But I can't make it a dark shadow because of my handles here. I want it to have a shade of blue so it doesn't look just like part of this. I'm probably just making a mess here, but that's the part of crafting and stuff. Is it maybe just may end up being just one big huge mess, but guess what? It may end up being that one masterpiece, that one thing you're just so proud of that you did. You look down at it and you're like, oh, I did that. You know, it's sometimes we all need a reminder that we all have something that we can do. And I'm telling you, a lot of us just need to get out of our own head. That's what stops us, is we're in our own head. Is this complete artist work? No. But for somebody with no formal art training, I think it's not so bad. I'm just wiping off those peels with my dry cloth. Little paper peels. Because I don't like the way they look. So, okay, I drew my boom box. I colored my boom box. I'm gonna put my tape like it's in the tape deck. And then, you know what? I'm gonna add some more little tapes right here. So they just kind of look like they're stacking up. Let's see if we can do that. Wait, I already stamped them. Now let's cut them out. that one straight, but that's okay. Say a little prayer for you. What color do we want to make this one? Roses are red, my love, violets are blue. No, I don't want it to say that. I don't want it to say that. Real 80s. We're going real 80s here, man. Because in the 80s, we really taped things over things. Not just recorded over, but took tape and taped over things like that. Here we go. And I'll just let that dry on there because I can always make a little flag out of that. So that way my toothpicks don't go to waste. My glue doesn't go to waste. Just set that aside over here. It can be a little flag for something, for another little card or something. And let's do some pop dots, dimensional, whatever they're called. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, lid, go over here. We have to dry you before we can put you back on there. So, let's put that there. This one here. That there, and that one there, and I think that's good enough. Well, let's do this in the middle, just to, and then peel these off. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute, where is it? I have a piece of foam tape running around here that needs to be used. I can do the other cassette with it. So it's like somebody recorded something for them and they're playing it for them for their birthday, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'm gonna put that one on there. You know why? You know why? You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Let's make sure that. I'll tell you why. Because it just doesn't look right to me. Now. I'm trying to think if I want a border or not. I don't think I do. So. I should glue it down on there. Yeah, I should measure, but I'm not going to because this is part 2. So this thing has taken a long time already. I had to have a coffee break and come back because, yeah. Okay, let's put this down. I mean, we're going to add a couple more things, but. You know what? Where is it? I just found my double-sided tape that I had for my gun. What are those guns called? ATG gun. The tape refill. I found it. And I wanted to use it like Terran tape because my ATG gun is screwed up. I think I messed it up when I first got it. Alright, oh, guys, my brain just went light bulb, literally a light bulb, light bulb. What if I cut that section out and then put vellum over it and then put a little light in there? Vellum over it with the radio numbers. That would be cool, right? Yeah, I think so. But you know, I'm not going to do that right now. But I do have some things for the, oh, look at me flashing my address. That's not cool. I do have the light thing from Pearl Blossom Press, and I love it. Look, they sent me a little tiny light bulb paper clip with my order. But see, here's the starter, the power pack kit. So I can make 3 cards. So I'm like, I'm kind of scared which one, because there's 3. And when I use one, then I'm down to 2. And oh my God, look. It's those pretty little flowers. So, I guess those flowers are a pear blossom, huh? So anyway, once I decide what I really want to use it for, that would be cool though. That would be awesome. But we're not going to foam tape that. We're going to tape this down. And we're going to look in here and we're going to get another toothpick. I'm going to come in here and we're going to go, why are you not? Well, taking the lid off would help get the glue out, right? Turn this over so if the glue starts pulling out, pull that through, and then look, we can just under the nail, ow. Make sure that my glue is going to go through. I don't want to Alright. I can see through it now, so that's a good thing. And let's take this blob of glue right here that is just a glob. I think of some dried and some not. Where's that? There we go. I'm just going to set that. Get off of there, man. Get off of there. We're going to set that over there. But you know what? That glob is actually glue. So, let's take it and let's get messy. Let's take this glob and just move it around. I know, guys, it's just a waste of time, and I should put, there's actual usable glue in this glob, and I want to get it out before I throw away the dry glue part. Okay, I think that's good, and then we'll just throw that in the garbage down there. And then we'll take this. So how many people would like to see a 3D project? How many people would like to see a sewing project? How many people would like to see a vinyl project? Let me know in the comments. 2 reasons. 1, so we can converse with each other. You know, I only have like 108 subscribers, so I can respond to you. It's not like it's so many that it's flooding me out or something. I can respond. Talk to me. If you have anything to say, just say it. Also, I should be back up and running with the lives on Tuesday night. I couldn't find my phone this week. I finally found it. It was down inside my recliner. I must have fallen asleep with it on the arm. You know, fell asleep watching TV, and it was on the arm of it. And then, while I was sleeping, it went on a trip without me. Yeah. And one of the things I love about the art glitter glue is I can still kind of move it if I need to before it completely dries. Now, I don't want this glue doing that. Stop. Don't do that. Get out of there. Try to make sure that glue is not in there because I don't want to fight with that hole again. Alright, just put the lid on it, Linda, and worry about it later. You're sitting here on a video doing this. Sorry, guys. I have to talk to myself sometimes and get myself back on track. So now we just need to trim that part off to make it an actual A2 size card. And instead of playing around with that, just come up here and do this, Linda. And I think this is called a crocodile. Crocodile corner chomper. It chomps the corner for you, and it lines it up just right if you put it in correctly. Come on, get in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we need some, you know, it's not glittery or nothing. There's no, let's see what we can find to make it a little shimmery. Let's see, what do I have? I have glitter glaze, but I don't know if I've got a glitter glaze in a color I want on there. I guess I could go over it with a little bit of a pink glitter glaze. Put this paintbrush away so I'm not tempted to use it. Where are my palette knives? That's a pink. That's a darker pink. See, it looks orange in there to me, but it's supposed to be red. Why does that look orange? Is it changing colors on me? Is this one that I can't open? Fudge. Did I put the lid on the wrong bottle? I did. Look at what I did. I put the lid on the wrong bottle. I think. Maybe not. I think my red has turned orange. Where's my silver? Glitter glaze has changed colors on me, people. Because I did not have orange. And this definitely has red glitter in it. Or just may be that color before it dries, maybe? I don't know. I want to put it on my project, though, because I'm kind of scared of it at the moment. For the color. The never-ending project. I hate when I... But my thing is do I want this to be glittery? Because every time I do this, I end up messing my project up, and I'm scared of it. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. What can I do, though? What can I do? What can I do to give it some oomph? Some life. Because it's flat. And it needs a little gloss to it. A little shimmer of some sort. The speaker should have been popped up. This thing here should be popped up. Oh, I didn't color my things. My thingamajiggers. Okay, so let's take our colored pencils and do that instead of the watercolor. Oh, look. Images for cards that I had printed out. Some of these are printouts I use for cards. Some of these are printouts for a reminder of stamp sets that I want. I just printed them out from the internet. And then some of them are for cards. Like that one's for cards. Because you know you see so many different stamp things. And it's like you're like, oh, I want that one. Oh, I want that one. And then when you go shop, when you go to go buy something, you're like, what was that one I wanted? Which one was the one I really wanted? You know? And so I've been making copies of them so I knew exactly which one that I really wanted. So, okay, let's see. What color am I looking for? I'm looking for red for stop. So let's just kind of go over this red. This middle here, and let's go over it with red. There we go. I don't know if it laid down color over the graphite, but and then okay, Vert Force is dark green. Brune Fonts is dark brown, and I don't know what color language this is. And these do not come with a black. I'm pretty sure I had to buy the black. There it is. But I'm pretty sure I had to buy this. No, it might have come in with these pencils. Let's look at the white one I did and see if it has this. No, it has the same stuff on it. Because, see, I had to buy the white, and I'm pretty sure I had to buy the black. Put my dark brown back over here, even though it should be in with these. And I'm missing a color or two because my cats knocked them over when I lived at the other house. I could not find the pencils for nothing. Let's see, what color is that? Indigo blue, is that what that says? Yeah. Okay. So. I don't know if what I'm about to do is going to work or not, but we're going to try it. No. No. I have a white gel pen. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our eraser. We're just going to erase these. See, it should erase because it is a pencil. It is colored pencil. It should erase. Maybe not because I put so much down. Well, boy, oh boy. You know what? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know. I forgot to put the pink color in there. You okay, sweet pea? I think my puppy dog needs to go out. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart and I will. Bum. Go. It's not the greatest, but they're buttons. Yeah, they're buttons. I really want to make this red stand out better. So let's just lay some more color on there to really make it pop. Let's add this white and see if that'll help. Okay. Now, let's go over it with the red again. guess this would be called mixed media, man, because I'm using colored pencils, watercolor, paper, glue. I don't think I'm going to get it as dark as I want, because once you get a certain amount of color down, that's pretty much all you're going to get. It's like, that's it. That's all you're getting, people. But let's try it again. Let's use the black around it to see if we can't get it to darken up a little better. Just make it stand out a little more. Just make it pop a tad bit more. There, I think that's better. I think that's better, guys. Oh, you know what there always was? There was... Uh-oh. Inside here, there was a red line, which was your dial. So when you turned it, you had that red dial line. And then usually, there was red somewhere else too, but I don't remember. Hang on, sweet pea. Hang on, my sweet pea. And we're just going to go over this in black, just to take away that pencil look. I don't like the pencil look. What you barking at, babe? You gotta go out? You need to go out, baby? Do you need to? Yes, you do. Okay. All right, guys. This is my card. This is it. It's a little birthday wish card. I want to say real quick, but that was not real, and that was anything but quick. But there's my card. It's a little birthday wish boombox. The next one we'll make is going to be an actual shape, you know, like with a handle, I think. I think that would be cool. But I still need something on here for some shimmer, some oomph. But my puppy dog is like getting antsy because she has to go potty. So, this is what we're going to do real fast, Maisie, and then we'll go out. Okay, baby? Okay, my love? All right, so right here, I'm just going to go over this with that. There. And we're going to go over this part. There's some Nuvo drops here that aren't being used as drops. I'm using it like a glaze, and it will dry clear. Well, it'll pick up some color too of the ink, I think, so we'll see. But that way, you get the gist of it being a screen, like glass in there. This should all be under it too, because let's do that. Make that pop better. Hang on, sweet pea. Mommy's almost done here. That kind of helps my card out. Maybe I should do it over the speakers too, huh? The buttons. Oh my gosh. Maisie, I'm sorry. Mommy's really bad about this. Alright guys, my puppy can't stand it no more. I have to take her out. But there's my card, guys. Now, if I can just get that to dry without messing it up. Hit subscribe. Mash that subscribe button. Subscribe, 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 please. Hit the like button if you liked it. You don't have to be dishonest. Just hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, maybe tell me why. Unless it's really rude, don't be rude. I don't want to be rude to you. Don't be rude to me. So anyway, subscribe and like. And come craft with me. Alright, bye guys. Bye.